Good morning. Okay, we're up early today. It's 7:30 and we have a long, complicated journey to make today to go to where we're going.
Good try.
I broke it down into 4 steps and I believe step 1 was walk to
the U-Bahn
station. U-Bahn station. Yes.
I have the directions if you need them.
Yes, thank you. So step 1 is walk to the U-Bahn station. Step 2 is a 2-part U-Bahn ride. We have to take the U6 to Sendlinger Tor. That did not type correctly.
No, it did not, but I can read it anyway.
And then we have to change to the U2.
Yep, U2 to Hauptbahnhof.
And then we have to go to the Hauptbahnhof, which is the main train station. And then we have to take, again, 2 trains.
We have to take the 839 RB74 to Buchloe.
And then we change trains there to
the 930 RB77 to Fussen.
And then from Fussen, we have to take
73 or 78 bus to
Schwangau. Something like that. So that's what we're doing. Okay, we had one problem. Our first U6, our first subway U-Bahn train got stopped about 3-4 stops from where we needed to get to, and we sat there for 11 minutes, 12. Yeah, so we're running behind now. We're waiting for our second U-Bahn train. All right, after killing ourselves and getting much needed help from an employee who guided us here, we are here at our track 31 to Buchloe, and our train is not even here yet. Oh, it's Swiss rail. Here comes ours.
It's orange.
Oh, maybe not. Meg just went to check to make sure there hadn't been a last-minute platform switch because the train should have been here by now, and she found out that
Verspätung, circa 5 Minuten. That means there's a 5-minute delay.
Meine Damen und Herren, bitte bleiben Sie bis zum Halt des Zuges im
So I just want to show you, ooh, we're in a first class, just this section of this car is first class. It's a little elevated from the rest of the car, and there's just 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 seats. 2 of these tables with 4 seats on around them, and then 2 seats there and 2 seats there, and that's it. And we're the only people here so far. Meg went to the other side so she could see out the window better.
There's so far.
Yeah. And over here she was next to this wall. So the arms fold down. There's a coat hook. There's coat hooks. And there's a little luggage rack up above us, but we don't have any luggage today. And and a little trash. And that's it. We don't know yet if there's food on the train, but we're not going to be on here very long, and we're behind schedule, and we have to hopefully catch our next train to Fussen. We're a little nervous about that because we're behind.
No, we have the speed limit. We have
Tracks have speed limits in certain places, but I think there's also going to be stops in between. No, that's a different sound. You're right up to sitting at a bar. The mountains, there they are.
It's a nice clear day.
Yeah, it's a beautiful day. We're going nice and fast and smooth, but yeah, there are additional stops. It's the forest. I just want to get a little bit of the train going by. The architecture. Yeah. I am in the town of Buchloe. I think that's how you say it. B-U-C-L-O-E. It's a cute little town. And we missed our train, the second one, because our train was late to get here. Our train got here at like 9:35, 9:40, and our train to Fussen was at 9:30, which I'm really disappointed because I had timed out this whole thing exactly the way I wanted it, and yeah, that was unfortunate. We had a smooth, uneventful train ride, but now we have to wait until 10:30 to get the next train, and we won't get to Fussen until 11:42. So I went in and asked the lady in the station, and she gave me a printout with all the information, which was very nice. So we're just gonna have to stand around here for about 45 minutes until we can take that train. It's just a tiny little station. Let me show you. Megan bought what'd you buy?
Fish juice. It's German Capri Sun.
Cool. How much was it?
€1.50, and she didn't have another little coin, so I just got 40 cents back instead of
Okay.
the last 10 cents or whatever.
It's just this little station here. Has a little convenience store where Megan bought that. There's ticket machines outside, and that's about it.
go back to that?
Yeah. Ben, you like the station?
I like how it goes underground.
Yeah. And Megan went shopping.
Wait, can I get the trash first?
Yeah. Here comes the train, Meg.
It's over there too.
No, this is ours.
Well, there's one over there too.
Here's our train.
Please stay behind the line.
Okay, 2. We're looking for first class. I'll let Megan show you what she bought. Okay, it's gonna be when we get on the train. Okay, no, just tell us what you bought.
Okay, so there was this really cute, I don't know, it was just like in the middle of nowhere outside the train station. So I was like, okay, this could be like a denim little thing. And I stepped inside and it was like the best store I've ever walked into.
Yeah.
It was like a German Kohl's all for women.
But it was nicer quality stuff, I think.
It was nicer quality stuff for Kohl's.
Yeah.
And there were quite a few things that I liked. And I was surprised that they were not as expensive as I was expecting given their quality. I got this really nice sweater. It's very, very soft. And then I got this skirt as well.
So we're just leaving Buchloe and headed to Fussen. It takes about an hour, right? I think so. And unfortunately, we're facing backwards, which I really don't like. I don't think any of us do. Ben's over there by himself. But we're realizing there's nothing really special about this.
There's a door you can blow on and it'll open to get to first class.
But we don't really see any advantage to first class. Yeah, I thought that it was going to be like, there was going to be like food and stuff, which there's not. So I don't really see any advantage to first class, and I'm kind of regretting now that I paid for it because it was quite a bit more expensive, yeah. So I think I'm gonna just buy, if we do another day trip while we're here, which we haven't decided yet, I'm just gonna buy second class because second class looks perfectly fine, and there's a lot more of it to choose from. I mean, this is really small. This is all it is. It's just this. We have started to see. Well, now where did it go? Shoot. There was a little bit of snow on the ground. And now I don't see it anymore. It feels like we're climbing. Yeah, I think we're climbing, going up this way. I dozed off for a little while. None of us slept very well last night, so I was pretty tired. Apparently, while I was asleep, we got delayed even more again. I think we're another at least 10 minutes behind. So there's been a lot of delays this morning. So that's kind of frustrating because there's only limited trains that you can take to get here. And now I'm understanding why the different sites that I looked at for how to get here recommended driving or taking a bus directly instead of taking the train, and it's probably because you'd be more in control of your speed and stopping and stuff. Don't have the delays that come with taking the train. Seeing more of the typical Alpine style of architecture now, they definitely like their big, tall houses in Germany. More snow and mountains. If there's So we got off the train just there, and the bus stops are right here.
There's another 78.
And you go through this tourism center here. There's a whole bunch of bathrooms right there. There was a nice gift shop. And yeah, and we bought a few things. We're waiting to get on the bus. You can take the 73 or the 78 And here's another 78. Maybe we should go over there because that one looks pretty full. Okay, so that bus is still loading and we got on this bus, and I did have to show my Bayern Ticket. 3 notes. Okay. Number 1, again, German is helpful. There's a lot of people who really don't speak English. And also on the trains and on the subway, all the announcements are in German only. So like when we got delayed this morning, they kept making announcements, but we had no idea what it said. I finally, after we had been waiting 10 minutes in that same spot, asked the young woman that was standing near me if she could tell me what the announcement said. And she said that there was a train broken down in front of us. So everybody was waiting and seemed to be pretty calm, but we didn't know what was going on or how long it was going to take. And then, secondly, as Ben said, he wants to come to this country, but it doesn't seem like they want us here. Yeah, they're just, it's kind of like France. They sort of seem a little bit not so thrilled about all the tourists. And thirdly, I don't think that I would have chosen this method for a day trip. Yeah, in the future. I think I should have listened to Rio's recommendation and taken a bus. There was a Viator tour, but we would have had to be at the main train station in Munich at 8 a.m. And given how confusing and big that place was, I don't know if we would have been able to do that. Just getting from our hotel to the main train station was quite a challenge. I see them. There's Neuschwanstein, and the other one is over to the right. There's very little snow. Yeah, is it? Yeah, we're gonna try. You can tell they definitely could be a lot more snow. Yeah.
There's like a church every 20 feet.
The one is right there. I can't get it. This bus driver is going pretty fast on this little windy mountain road. Okay, so to finish what I was saying before, I don't think I would choose this way to get here again because it took way too long. Just from the time we left our hotel at 7:30, we didn't even get to Fussen until almost noon. So 4.5 hours later. And that was with a lot of delays with the trains. And we should have gotten there a full 1.5 hours earlier than that if the trains hadn't been delayed. And now we have to take this bus, and so yeah, it's not a very efficient way to go. Okay, so there's the castle. We're finally here. Just got off the bus, and it is 12:15. So it took us 4 hours and 45 minutes taking the subways and then the trains and then the bus to get here from Fussen. So the bus ride wasn't very long at all. It was just a few minutes, but it was not a very efficient way to go. The trains are nice and smooth and fast and clean and efficient and quiet, but Rome to Rio and Google Maps both told me I should take a bus, and I might actually look into taking one back just because it'll be quicker and simpler and more direct. So I hope this video helps you in seeing your options for getting here to Neuschwanstein Castle, and I'm going to make a separate video about our time here today. Thanks for watching. Safe travels.